Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Driven Wild. Today, I was going to work on this other video I had set up for budgeting, but then I saw this beautiful piece here. Andrew Garfield confirmed a viral Doordash delivery story, but suggested the driver was being sneaky, trying to see his ID. Okay, so first of all, if you are delivering alcohol or any product that requires an ID, you have to check ID. I am curious to see why he felt that they were being sneaky, but at the same time, I'm a little excited because there's been a lot of news about Andrew Garfield being involved in Spider-Man. While you can argue that he wasn't the best Spider-Man and I'm such a nerd and this really doesn't have a lot to do with food delivery. One, I'm a nerd, deal with it. Two, the important point is I want to see how he was being treated to where he felt that the driver was being sneaky. In which case, how can we act differently so that way high-profile people such as Andrew Garfield can actually live a peaceful life? Because I don't think that celebrities are any different from anybody else. They just have their face out there to the world. Let's take a look at what actually happened here. Andrew Garfield confirmed a viral Twitter story by a Doordash delivery driver who said he delivered him food in Atlanta but denied being rude as the driver suggested. Okay, so I'm a little confused off the bat. Who was being rude? The driver was being rude or Andrew Garfield was being rude? Late last year, a tweet from the Twitter account DRNBerry, a Doordash delivery driver, posted a series of tweets that recounted their experience delivering food to a home in Atlanta that they believed Andrew Garfield was staying in. Brah was rude ASF, one of his tweets stated about Garfield. Okay, so he's saying that Andrew Garfield was being rude to him. It was cool, but I asked for his ID. It's protocol if we deliver alcohol, we have to scan. He kind of got agitated. I brushed it off. We gotta check ID if we're delivering alcohol. That's just a fact. It's nothing wrong with that. We actually cannot move forward if we do not have if we don't have the opportunity to scan your ID. During a recent episode of Happy Sad Confused podcast, Garfield confirmed he had been in Atlanta to shoot his secret role in Spider-Man No Way Home. Oh, I'm okay. Real talk for a second. I am such a nerd when it comes to all the Spider-Man movies and Marvel and DC and oh my god. Okay. Calm down. A lot of people were trying to keep this hush hush. It was all over the news. But I don't know if that was the reason it got exposed. I've thought it was a picture online. I didn't think it was a delivery driver. On his first night in the city, he ordered food to his residence for himself and his friends. I ordered takeout for us, and COVID is high, and I order food. It's literally my first night there, and it's great. I get to wear a mask everywhere. I get to wear a hat. Nobody's ever going to know I'm here, and I'm gonna be really low-key and whatnot, Garfield said. Yeah, you know what? That's actually an interesting point. For a celebrity or a high-profile person with masks on, sunglasses, and a hat, are you ever really gonna know who's under there? This is a really good time for high-profile people. Wow, he's 38? Hold on. You don't look 38. That's BS. Hold on a second. Andrew Garfield isn't 38. He looks so much younger. What does he do? And how can I apply that to my life? Seriously, I want to be ID'd until I'm dead. I'm not kidding. That's just me as a person, though. The 38-year-old actor then continued to say that the delivery man, who seemed to be a sweet-seeming guy, arrived with his food. I opened the door, I've got my mask on, my hat, and I'm like, thanks, man. And he's like, yo, I need to see your ID. And I'm like, huh? He's like, I need to see your ID. And I'm like, no delivery food thing has ever asked me for my ID. This is interesting. Garfield continued. Garfield added that he asked the Doordash delivery driver to step back because he had been standing too close to his front door. And then he again asked the driver why he needed his ID. And I'm like, sorry, man, why do you need my ID? So I can check that it's you, first of all. my DoorDash account is not my name. And he's like, yeah, because you got alcohol. And I'm like, no, I didn't get alcohol. I didn't get any alcohol. I got some tacos, Garfield said on the podcast. Okay, well, there have been times where food items actually are made with alcohol and we had to ID for that reason. I don't know of any tacos that require alcohol. Actually, let me know in the comments if you ever got tacos that were made with alcohol. Let me know in the comments, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm definitely gonna try that out. I'll tell you what. On the flip side of that, I didn't get any alcohol. If you didn't get alcohol, you don't need to check the ID. Sounds like this DoorDash driver was just being a tool. Lo and behold, the guy goes, I think I just delivered food to Andrew Garfield, and I think he called me rude, which I definitely wasn't. I did ask to do social distancing, but I obviously upset the man, and I didn't mean to, and I apologize for anything that may have been misconstrued as being rude. Well, you know what? That's really mature of Andrew Garfield to take ownership of his actions that might have been misunderstood. However, in this particular case, I think this was more the DoorDash driver's fault, actually speaking. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a nerd. I'm saying you don't need to harass a guy for his ID if they don't have an alcohol order. It's just a fact. Garfield concluded the story by suggesting that the delivery might have been trying to see his ID to link his presence in Atlanta, where all Marvel Studios films are produced, to the secret production of Spider-Man No Way Home. Wherever you are, I know what you were up to. You were being sneaky, and you gave me a good challenge that night, the actor said. This is my opinion. It's worth what you pay for it. None of you pay me. There you go. I wouldn't be too surprised if the DoorDash driver was paid to confirm something on the way in. You know what I'm saying? I think that Hollywood and celebrities and paparazzi have done crazier things for less. Now, I wonder how DoorDash would respond to this. Like, if you actually asked DoorDash, is this the integrity and character you expect from your drivers? They would probably say no. And I think it was smart of Andrew Garfield to not use his name when delivering food, because I think that's a main problem with celebrities these days, is that they don't even get privacy at some point. And with how entitled people are, where people think just because they watch their films that they can invade their privacy. That just ain't right. I think Andrew Garfield took the mature route. It stinks that he got exposed like that. What I'm actually very curious about is what happened to the DoorDash driver. I don't know if Andrew Garfield would ever report this to DoorDash or anything, but would any consequences end up on the DoorDash driver? He probably got a lot of clout, realistically speaking, for being the driver that exposed him, but he wasn't intending to be rude. And regardless of whatever might have happened, I'm still excited to watch Spider-Man No Way Home and see Andrew Garfield, even though Tom Holland does it better. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.